Hey guys, welcome back to Lunch Literally and also happy holidays. Today I cooked some eggs with potatoes and like some ranch style beans with some cheese, of course, and of course I need some spice and everything nice, or however that goes. Um, Today is Christmas Eve, but by the time you're watching this, it will be Christmas. I told you guys I wanted to make a video for you guys to watch on Christmas, like if you don't celebrate, or maybe you do celebrate, but you need something to pass by time. I don't know, whatever. So I'm just gonna dig in. I know that I could just make this into a burrito, but for some reason it just hits different when you do it like this. You know what I mean? Oh. I'm sorry. This is so good. This is one of my favorite breakfasts to have. I was gonna say I have my Christmas pajamas on, which really it's just flannel, but whatever. I hope everyone is enjoying their day, or if they had like a longer weekend because of the holidays. Yeah. Let me know what you guys are eating, if you are eating with me. Also, if you have anything planned for like the New Year's, or maybe like your New Year's resolution, if you have one. It is so delicious. Also, hopefully this will be the last time you see this background. I'm gonna try to fix it today. I'm not really spending Christmas. Well, I'm not spending Christmas with my family. We never really do. Cause like I live alone in Dallas, and like all of our family. Oh, whoa, hold on. Our family's spread out. So maybe I should just chew and not talk. But our family is like spread out everywhere, so typically we will spend like Thanksgiving together, and then like Christmas we just do whatever. So like typically what I would do is just go to work on Christmas or Christmas Eve. But I have other plans. Maybe I'll make a vlog. You'll see. I was gonna say something about resolutions. So New Year resolution. Um, You can tell me down below if you want. You don't necessarily have to share it. I know like sometimes when it comes to like resolutions, it could be kind of personal, or like you're afraid that someone will judge you. This is a non-judgmental zone, judge-free zone. So you can tell me. I would love to hear it actually. But when I first made my YouTube channel, I made a whole video about New Year resolutions, even if you start early or even if you start late, because I literally made that video like in March. And I was like, this is my New Year resolution, even though it's literally March. Like, anyway. Mm. Mm. It's so delicious. My resolution is going to be to declutter. And let me explain. My apartment is actually not cluttered, even though you can see like those wires down there, and it really irritates me so much. But like my apartment is not cluttered. I'm actually really clean and organized, but declutter in a sense of get rid of things that I don't need or use. Right now I have 2 bags of clothes that I'm going to donate to a women's shelter. I had heard or read somewhere that like it's not good to like donate to like a thrift store, because people like gentrify it and like like go buy the clothes and like resell it like on Poshmark or whatever. So like in a women's shelter, these clothes would actually be given to the women, and they would actually find use in it. You know what I mean? So I've been like getting rid of a lot of clothes, shoes. I have so many shoes where it's like, girl, I'm never going to wear these, but for some reason I'm just like, just in case. Like, no, I'm getting rid of a lot of things. So, but sorry, I just gotta chew sometimes. It's hard for me to talk and chew at the same time. But also declutter in the sense of like my life and my thoughts, because my thoughts will always consume me. For example, like, especially if you have like anxiety or depression, like you know then how your thoughts can really consume you. And by the way, I only made one tortilla because I was like not trying to have a bunch of tortillas. So I mean, I would love some, but I'm trying to like not do that. Anyway, what was I saying? Thoughts. So yeah, if you have anxiety and depression, Jesus, if you have anxiety or depression, then you know what I mean by like your thoughts can consume you, or if you're just an overthinker in general, or if you're just a human, you know, like we're all just kind of the same in a sense. But what I've been doing for a really long time is like when I wake up in the morning, naturally I check my phone because I'm just like, okay, what time is it? Who texted me? You know what I mean? But I tried my very best to not go on TikTok, do not go on social media in general when I first wake up, because it will literally consume you. And like if you get like a negative comment, or if you see something negative in general, like maybe you watch the news in the morning, I'm sorry, you guys, like the news can be a very negative thing to watch, and we all know that. And yes, it's great to be informed and know what's going on in the world, but like maybe do that later on in the day. First thing in the morning, it's like that could literally ruin your day because you're starting your day off with negative things, or potentially negative things. You know what I mean? So when you first wake up and you see something you don't like, that can determine the rest of your day. Or your brain is looking for like a dopamine rush, and so you go on TikTok and I just like threw something off my hand. You're scrolling on TikTok because your brain is looking for a dopamine rush, and next thing you know, it's been 30 minutes in bed of you just on TikTok, and it's like now you feel lazy and slumped, and it's just not off to a good start. You know what I mean? I'll get up. I always immediately have to walk the dogs because they just do not let me live. And trust me, I walk them like literally almost 2 hours after that from there. So anyway, when I wake up, I walk the dogs, and then I come inside and I make my coffee, but then I'll make my bed, because this sounds so cliche and people say this all the time and it's like a thing, but it's like, oh, if you accomplish one thing of making your bed first thing in the morning, then you're going to accomplish so much more. Right. Yes, I get that. True. They're not wrong, but like it's a instant like dopamine like gratification, like okay, cool, that's done. Like basically you have to like follow the dopamine in your brain, if that makes sense, or you know what I'm saying. If I'm saying it incorrectly, then that's what it is. Personally, I just don't like it when my bed is not made. It just makes me, I just don't like that, but I know growing up I didn't have that mindset. But yeah, so that could help a lot with your mental health, but also your goals. Like if you want to be motivated to do something, like if you're ever in a rut, like you just can't get up out of bed, like you're sad, depressed, like it happens to a lot of us. Did you know that a lot of people don't have depression? Like I just thought everyone had it until like one day I was at the doctor and I was just like, you know, I don't know where I was, but I was just like, oh, you know, like, you know how it is to have depression. And the doctor was like, no, like, whatever. Anyway, I just assumed everyone had anxiety and depression, but apparently not. But what was the point of that? If you want to stay motivated, what was the other point? Dang, I really forgot. Hold on, let me backtrack about the point I was making about that. You guys, I really forgot. I literally paused the video, like played back what I just filmed to see like what was I getting at, like what was the point I was trying to make. The point I was trying to make with the whole anxiety and depression thing is like we sometimes get in a rut and you need motivation to do literally anything. And I know that like it's way more complicated than this, of course. Like I'm not a doctor. I'm not saying I found the cure to a rut or depression, but if you do the simplest task, like if you are not motivated, you could literally just get up and like brush your teeth, and just getting like, you know, doing something like that is like it should be Or it could be a domino effect from there where you're like, okay, I brush my teeth, let's get the day started. You know what I mean? Like, you just got to do a task, if that makes sense. That's where I'm getting at. I don't know. Also, to the new subscribers, thank you for being here. But some people have asked me, like, why do you use, like, plasticware? Someone even said, like, do Americans not have silverware? Like, I don't know, it was really cute. But and when I first started my channel, this eating channel, I was using silverware, which sometimes I do use silverware. I don't always have, like, plastic forks. But when I first started, you could hear the silverware, like, touching my teeth. And it's just, like, not an aesthetically pleasing sound to hear as a viewer. So if you're watching this, I use plastic spoons and forks sometimes because it sounds better. Oh. That's what it is. Oops. Can dogs have eggs? I just dropped some eggs and I'm like, okay, they haven't noticed yet. So I'll pick it up in a minute. I like how I'm literally dropping food. And I'm like, yeah, I'm such a clean person. I'm clean. I'm organized. Something about organizing your closet, though, it's just really satisfying. For me, at least. I love cleaning. One thing I do hate, though, is dishes. Like, of course I do them. Like, I'm not going to just leave them there. And I don't like using the dishwasher, so, like, I hand wash them. But, like, touching the dishes is just actually, like, I hate it. It like almost ruins my day a little bit because it's like I hate it so much. Gloves don't work for me. It feels weird, even weirder. I guess I just have a thing about textures. So tell me guys, tell me. I'm getting tongue-tied. You guys tell me how your day is going, if you are celebrating Christmas or not. And if you're not, that's fine. No big deal. You know, not everybody does. Last night I went to church for, like, the Christmas service, which it was technically like the Christmas Eve service. Anyway, it was so beautiful. It was really beautiful. But when it comes to clutter, so, like, I do hoard things that I don't need, obviously. But, like, okay. I have clutter and I do hoard things, but it's not messy. Like, I have a lot of things, but it's all organized in a place, right? So the reason why I'm saying this is because whenever you go to, like, the Christmas service, they give you a candle and we all light a candle. And when the service was over, everybody's like, okay, you could throw your candles away. And I was like, oh, no, I'm going to keep mine. And they were just like, oh, okay. Like, they were just kind of like, I don't know. They kind of looked at me like if I was weird. I don't know if that's, like, a Hispanic thing where we keep all of our candles that we, like, pray with, or it's a me thing, so I'm a hoarder. So that's one thing. It's like, why do I need this candle? I need it. So there's that. I was even thinking about doing like a clothing haul of the clothes that I'm giving away. Which I am giving it to the women's shelter. Like, I'm not giving it away to anybody online or someone that I know or selling them. I just feel weird about selling my clothes. Like, a lot of them do still have price tags on them, but I just feel weird about it. Maybe because it's like, I just feel like it's a lot of work to do to get, like, very little money in return. I don't know. It just kind of feels weird. I'm just like, I could really just give it to somebody, which I'm grateful that, like, I'm able to do that. But anyway, I was thinking about doing, like, a clothing haul to show you guys, like, all the stuff that I'm giving away. But it's a lot of stuff. It is a lot of stuff. And then I'm going to wash it, of course. Like, it's in my closet hanging up. It's washed. It's clean. But I want to make sure that I'm giving extra clean clothes away. Does that make sense? Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah, this wall. I don't know if I've ever finished this sentence about my wall. I'm going to, like, redo it. Gonna have a whole little setup, hopefully today. So I either never finish my food or I'm like scraping for the last bites. There's never an in-between. That was a very delicious breakfast / lunch, whatever. Sorry, let me finish my sentence. But yes, this was very delicious. I hope everyone is enjoying their Christmas, if not their holiday break, or just enjoying your day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.